just woke up. mm. Oh boy. I've been asleep for about 2 hours. Well, that's pretty nice. It was cold in here too. Oh boy. Oh shoot. Oh. Okay, let's see what we got. Hey. Oh man, I apologize. What time is it? I'm running late too. Oh jeez, yeah, that's a good nap, man. I don't, I don't think so. I think it's Saturday night. Oh, oh man. Oh crap! Y'all ever had one of those days, man? Well, I have been up since 4 o'clock this morning, so yeah. But you just don't care, though, right, Cassie? You didn't mean to. You just don't give a shit. I get it. Jackass. Oh, yeah, I'll be the judge of that later, Terry. Oh, man. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, oh, you have one today too, Joy? I've been all day, man. Just, oh. I'm assuming you're getting the rain too, right, Joy? Oh, shoot, man. I cannot imagine, right? Hey, Gary, what are you doing, man? I'm supposed to be reading. Hey, Alicia, how are you? Oh, come on, it's a good hot tub day, though, man. Please tell me you sat in the hot tub in the rain. Oh, man. Cold outside, and that north wind is bitey. Just sit in a hot tub with your beanie on. Oh, freezing. Oh, man. You finally, oh, congratulations. So you're in the A-frame, huh? Fully and totally? No more driving back and forth. You're now official. Oh, well, there you go. Well, that's not too bad, Carrie. How are you? I'm beginning to think you don't want to talk to me anymore there, Carrie. Oh, shoot. Hey, kitty. Oh, congratulations, Alicia. I'm very proud of you. Very happy for you, I mean. Hey, real estate. I'm in Oklahoma, northwest Oklahoma. Yeah. Did answer your phone, lady. I'm just teasing. I know you're going through a little shit. I know you're busy. Just harassing you, ma'am. Ooh, yeah, I know, Cassie. Well, if you're in my life right now, you're feeling ignored because I haven't talked to anybody. I have not talked to anybody about anything. Hey, John, how are you? Cassie. Mm-hmm. Oh. I've been in a pie coma half today, though. My neighbor, she brought me a pie for Thanksgiving. The buttermilk pie. And as she handed it to me, if you know the story, you know the story, but as she handed it to me, she told me, she said, hey, maybe this time keep it in the fridge, Jeff. And I said, yeah, no shit. And she goes, I hope so. That's the idea. Seeing that I ate 3 days last time. Yeah, it's the pie, man. I'm eating it out of the box, too. She put it in a pie box. She's fancy like that. Yeah. Can't believe I didn't put a buttermilk pie in the fridge. I ate it 4 days later. He gave me the poops. Banana split pie. Oh, hey, Susan from California. My Thanksgiving was all about me, man. What are my options, right? Oh, man. Kitty. Don't do that, Kitty. Trip is, he's asleep. He's mad, man. He does not enjoy this day whatsoever. He is pissed. But he had the same pants to get mad or glad in that he got mad in. Right? So my granddaughter said, I am, Susan. I'm tired, man. Yeah, here too, Ems. Hey, Diz. He did not get to run. He's only been outside most for like 5 minutes, like 3 or 4 times today. That was it. Oof. Yeah. So, I might need to take a little break and wake up a little bit before I start reading. I mean, I want to know what happens next. Ooh. Oh, shoot, man. Thanks, Diz. I'm playing with it. Oh, man. Oh, y'all want to know something? Y'all want to hear something funny, though? I got butterflies earlier about the boat. Yeah. I was sitting here and we're talking about what we're packing, and oh shoot, I realized that. Sorry. And for a moment there, no, it's hot water. That's tea. It is tea, ma'am. But I realized that I was gonna order another bathing suit just in case. I was gonna order like a funny one, like a Speedo. Or they get online and I can't order it. By the time if I want to order anything, whether it's Amazon or Walmart right now, it won't make it here before I leave. No, it's mushroom tea, man. Yeah. So, um, I got little butterflies in my stomach. I was like, oh shit. I'm like, what did I forget? Hey, Erica, there you are. I was gonna, I was totally gonna order the Speedo in there. I even found one that was it had like a bald eagle, an American flag, like coming out of the front of it, right? Like the beak is currently designed. It won't be here before I leave. Yeah. And we're not gonna say with who, but he's taking care of friends, right? But Thanksgiving was okay, Colin. Thank you. Yeah. So it didn't last, right? It was a moment. It was like, oh shit, this is real. Right? So I got what I got, unless I go shopping at town or something. Hey, Luz, how are you? Ooh. Yeah, hang on. So that's it. Right? Those some t-shirts, some couple of pairs of shorts, and a backpack, and I'm heading out, man. That's it. Hey, Tilly. That's crazy, isn't it? This is what I'm doing tonight. We're gonna reread that book here in a minute. He's gotta wake up, right? We're the captain, man. No crew. 2 couples on a 50-foot catamaran, right? It's 5 bedrooms, 5 baths. We got 4 people on the boat. Yeah. 3 spare bedrooms on the boat. Isn't that crazy? You guys went to a dispensary. Good for you. How are Michigan dispensaries these days? Some people go to. Oh, sorry. Some people go to dispensaries around here too, right? Put your glasses down for a second. I think that's the way to talk to somebody you just met. We're about to turn the comments off. Right? Too many in Michigan? Yeah. Yeah. All right. I say we read. Right. Let's see what we got. So, well, thank you, Carrie. I appreciate that. This thing is so old. I love this pullover, man. I had it for years. Years and years. Alright, so what do we got? Oh, this is chapter 5, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, boy. Alright, so what do we want to do? Do we want to just switch it over to I gotta have some caffeine. I got a headache coming on. Right? I haven't ate, so no caffeine today. I've been drinking water all day, and now we're getting close. My head's starting to hurt, so I need to make some coffee. I need to make some coffee. Yeah. So let me get a cup of coffee going. Yeah, I want to read, Trish. The whole thing about reading is that I want to know what happened to the book, right? Yeah. Because last night, he professed his crush, his undenying love for her, right? Not undying, but hey, thanks, concrete. But they finally now it's out in the open, right? It's chapter 4 too, right? They got to it quick, right? So you're getting a headache too, Cassie? I'm getting that caffeine headache. I know for a fact that's what it is. So we're reading a book called Rekindled Ember. It's in an Ember Lake book 2, Ember Lake series, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna go make some coffee. Just 1 cup. Yeah. Well, rodeo, I don't think there's no danger of us reading a Pulitzer Prize on it, but hey, Bimini, I do have some chocolate. No, thanks, rodeo. I need somebody to rub it. That's what I need. Rub it. Cream and stevia? No, we don't do stevia, man. We do sugar. You know, sugar's more healthy for you than stevia, man, right? In low doses, right? Don't worry. We'll do intermittent fasting. We don't have to worry about blood sugar going up, or we don't have to worry spiking our insulin, right? Next week? What about next week, Bimini? What did I miss? Oh, about the trip next week? I don't know. Oh, somebody rub it. Yeah. Is that what you meant? Yeah. Wait. We're not talking about the neck, though, are we? All right. I don't even want to get up. There you go. I got there eventually, right? I got there, Kim. Oh, shoot. Let's get some yeah, because it's right there. It's at... Oh, shit. How many people do you know have to go to their bedroom if they want just 1 cup of coffee? Oh, it's hot back here. There we go. I ordered new pillows, right? No, it's the beginning of a caffeine headache. Not on purpose, Erica. Oh, I was asleep. I was taking a nap. Yeah, that's I'm not peeing, that's coffee. No, he's staying here at the house, right? I don't need a heating pad, I just need coffee. You guys have to trust me, man. Oh, come on, man. Alright, and then so we're going to get in there, we're going to start reading, because I can read in the coffee, right? I'm in a mood, I want to read. I want to know, because it kind of relaxed me, right? Yeah. Shoot. I know, man. These headaches are new to me. I mean, I've had these before, I guess, but not as bad as they are now. Oh, shit. Coffee's ready. Let's do it. Crazy hair. Here we go. Let's see. 10 ounces of black gold. That's what we can do. Did you shit in the house? He pooped. You shit in the house, man. I guess that was why I was asleep. All right. Well, I need to take care of this hygienic problem first. Well, this is not his normal. It was not. He's not had his normal day. I was sleeping earlier than my normal pattern, right? So that means, poor Bobby, he probably stressed out a lot, right? Yeah, and he wasn't outside very long, right? Well, I didn't say it was, Holly. Do I seem to be mad at him? Does it look like he's in trouble? Don't relax. It's okay. He's a boy. Oh, I'm sorry, Alicia. He's not in trouble. He's a boy. Usually accidents happen, don't you? His dad's fault. For nothing, you know. He doesn't have accidents in the house, so. Yeah. Little ditto, baby. I'm doing okay, thank you. That's okay, boy. He's a boy. So. We'll clean that up and we'll get started here, okay? Oh, easy. His ears are all itchy. Oh, he's not. No, it's just the rain. You want to go outside, buddy? Come on, let's go outside and I'll clean it up. I don't want to. So if I clean it up when he's in here, he'll be stressed, right? Yeah. So no stress, right? Damn, dude. Hey, it's not raining. That's a positive, right? Here. All right, let's get this done. Okay, that's it. Sorry about that, guys. Wash my hands, where you going? Well, they say never work with kids and baby, or kids and animals, right? Yeah. See that the life of a TikTok bullshit artist, right? Wants to clean up his own shit. All right. Oh man. The company dinner was nice. It was small company, right? It's quick and painless. It wasn't. It was people talking and laughing and uncomfortable and sharing the answer is no. Because do you think we just lay there and talk? No way in hell, man. It doesn't work. I could say yes, but that would be a lie. Typical. What's typical, man? I know, it never works. You should see my just the tip record. I'm the world's worst, man. Just a tip. Yay. So Janice, what would you like to talk about tonight, ma'am? It was typical, but it wasn't typical for me, right? So my company dinners have all been held. I've never been, right? So the company I was with the last 13 years, I've never been. Our Christmas party was held in a castle in England every year, same place, and everybody shows up in the morning and they get everybody a room and everybody spends the night. Now I was invited every year, and they would have paid for my airfare. They would have paid for my +1 airfare, but who wants to do that? And it had to be on my vacation time. It couldn't have been a company time. So you want me to fly home from the Middle East, grab my wife at the time, and fly back to the East or to the UK for a Christmas party? No. So that's not gonna happen, right? So there's that. So it was nice, and I'm a part-time employee there, right? I work 12 to 16 hours a week, and they paid for my dinner, so I was not complaining at all. Janice didn't say anything, man. Why not, Janice? What do you want to talk about? Everybody tells me that I'm too harsh on the Philippines and Thailand, but I think we can tell they're all just bots, right? So, we ready to go? Oh, let's get this going, man. Let's get set up here. It's time to turn off the comments anyway, right? So unless you'll be able to hear this, but you won't be able to comment unless you're in subscriber settings. Comments. Too bad we didn't have this feature earlier, right? Because then we can stop the Janice from the Philippines. Honey, love you. I don't know how to start, right? Becky, if you don't, let me clear it up for you, Becky. Hang on. There we go. There, I see you later. Happens, doesn't it? 3, 2, 1, boom. There we go. Alright, so we are going into chapter 5, right? It was so last night we they were at the grandma's house for lunch, right? They did the girl, and grandma was trying to get set up with Bryce, and she wants a yeah, it's very quiet, isn't it? I like it like this. So my grandma was trying to set him up, and then on the way home, so this is Bryce and Livy, right? On the way home, Bryce is, listen, dude, I love you. And Livy said, well, there's nothing that made me happier than if you pulled this truck over and just railed me for half an hour, right? Some shit like that. Right? Destroy my innards and some. So it wasn't those words, but basically that was the message I got. Is that what y'all got? So, let me fix the microphone. I'm guessing y'all heard that noise, right? Let me fix it. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Okay. It's a romance novel, you know. I want you to rail me from the back until my insides are destroyed. It's romance, right? I want you to wreck my guts. All right. So they had. Did they kiss? Let's see. Oh. Yeah. There you go. So let's do this. So let's go. Let's start with the last page of the chapter 4. Right? Yeah. So he couldn't help himself, right? He reached out to comfort her, to soothe her, but instead he found himself tipping her chin up, his body leaning toward her. Their lips were on a collision course. But of all the raw things he saw in her eyes, he didn't want this to happen because of pain. He needed her to want him for joy. So he didn't kiss her mouth. He didn't surrender to the enormity of the flame between them. Instead, he brushed his lips against the crown of her head. Don't be afraid, Livy. I got you. Yeah, alright. She sighed and leaned into him, right? Her fingers wrapped around his biceps. She tilted her face up. That kind of polarity took over. He could feel the warmth of her breath on his lips. And that's when she took off running. Almost not quite was the answer. Alright. So here we go. On to chapter 5. So Livy had played the memory of that moment over in her head about 1,000 times. It was so surreal. Almost as if it hadn't happened to her by someone else. Royce Cole did not kiss women like Livy. If she was honest with herself, she wanted him. Oh God. She wanted him more than she'd ever let herself want anything. She fantasized about him, about moments like the one in the truck where the animal need between them was so strong. Neither of them stopped to think about the consequences, the what-ifs. They only surrendered to the moment. Except she knew that was what made him good at what he did. That he made snap decisions based on the outcome he wanted in the long run, not the immediate. No matter how primal, this was a man who could turn off his survival instincts to walk into a flaming building, who made choices in the heat of fight or flight that saved lives. Royce wasn't one to be swept away by anything. She'd swear he'd been about to kiss her, and she'd have let him. Damn the consequences, right? Wouldn't let you comment. What happened? Did you say something bad? What was it to be kissed by a man like that? Her whole body just ached to know. The scent of cupcakes had become one of the most erotic things for any of her senses, all because of him. He'd laugh at that if she'd ever had the courage to confess it, right? Part of her choked all this up to the vow he had made Ben at their wedding. He had asked Royce for a vow of his own, that he'd take care of her if anything ever happened to him. Almost as if he'd known he was going to pass. Royce had been silent for a long moment, and she had thought he had not wanted to give his promise. When he had spoken, it had been beautiful. He had sworn to love her like she was his own, to always be her family. She had been so touched. That was the day he had gone from being Ben's best friend to her friend too. Royce Cole's word was gold. Was that what this was? Was Royce just following through on a promise in the only way he knew how? She knew that they had to talk about this, dissect it down to the smallest, most minute detail, disarm it before it exploded. If she thought she had to deal with wagging tongues and starings now, what would it be like if she took up with her dead husband's best friend? Yeah. Can you imagine that? Oh yeah, he's dead, and now we're just gonna slide into the ab competition winner, fireman. Yeah. Let me get over him by getting under you, my dear. Right. Oh, headache's kicking in too. Jesus Christ. I'll turn the brightness down on this thing too. I need to get my Kindle. I don't think I got my Kindle from my ex. That bitch. I had the real paper one, right? Anyway. What doesn't really work? Dissecting it down, or the caffeine? What am I missing? Remember, it's just us. It doesn't work. Yeah, thanks for the follow. If you're wondering why you can hear it but you can't comment, it's a subscriber only comment right now while we're reading, right? Yeah, the over under, yeah. It might not work. It doesn't work permanently, but it sure does help for a while, for about 30-45 minutes. For 7 hours, depending on their availability at the moment. All right. So she knew that it'd be hell, right? If she would the stare that she'd get if she took up with her best friend. Hey, Tennessee Tall Girl. That's why she had to get out of Ember Lake. She wanted to go somewhere where no one knew her name. Somewhere like Sayre, Oklahoma. Somewhere where no one knew her history. Like Sayre, Oklahoma. Except there was no Royce there. Wherever she went, he would not be there. No Sophie. No Grammy Rose. No Ben's Place. No Widow Dodd. Only her mind kept running back to Royce. To the sacrifice he had said he was willing to make. A desk job? All so that she'd feel safe, right? Oh, thanks, you gotta be crazy. Thank you, man. She'd try to imagine if Ben were still alive. If this was an opportunity he'd even consider for her peace of mind. Livy chastised herself. She knew better. He'd never have taken a desk job if they'd wrapped it up in gold and diamonds. Of course, she knew that she couldn't let Royce do that, no matter what that meant for anything either of them they were feeling. She knew that loving someone didn't come with caveats. It was an all-or-nothing proposition. People were not DIY projects. You had to love them as they were when you met them, or it was never going to work. There could never be anybody that worked. Shit, ain't that the truth, man? Yeah. She didn't want to think about love and Royce anymore. It was easier to think about how hot she was for him. To fantasize about the one-night stands, even though he had offered her something more, something better. See, she's fantasized about one-night stands because everybody wants to just hit it and quit it every now and then, right? The problem with Royce is he was too easy to love, right? Loving a hero meant pain, sacrifice, and loss. She wouldn't do that again. She couldn't. She already did. Although she couldn't let herself think about what it would be like if they had sex on the bar. That was safer territory. Such that there was safe territory when it came to such things, right? She loved his hands, loved how strong and broad they were. She found comfort in the scrape of the calluses because those were Those hands, she knew those hands could do anything they wanted. Livy thought about what they'd feel like on their softest parts all the time. They were shooting the calendar today, and she had tried to hide, but tried to demur by telling Aaron she didn't want to be in the way, but really she didn't want to sit there and drooling over Royce from both ends. Yet here she was, sitting in her own bar, watching all the guys from the seven walking around damn near naked. Sophie plopped down the seat next to her. Oh, isn't this fun, sister? Don't you feel a little guilty ogling all of them all the time? I mean, they are our friends, Livy said. Not in the least, Sophie said. It's for charity, after all. Right? Actually, I think it's kind of fitting. The money is all going to Ember Harbor this year. Use objectification for good. Livy couldn't argue with that. Noah walked out from behind the screen, and the photogs had set up, wearing nothing but bubbles over his important parts. I don't think you got me the right size of bubbles. I feel naked, Noah said with a grin. Yeah, well, because you are naked, Aaron agreed. Well, let's get this over with. The bubbles are melting, he said conversationally. Uh-huh, that's why you have to wait until Hayden's done. Stop harassing the assistants with your bubbles. Don't make me come over there and wrangle you. What's she gonna wrangle? What's behind the bubble? You know, I might like it if you wrangle me just a little bit. No, you wouldn't. Not even a little bit, Aaron answered. How about a lot? So would you. This, my dear, is why you're single, Aaron sighed. I'm single because I haven't found the one who can wrangle me yet. He turned away and flashed him all his very tone and very nice ass as he walked back behind the screen. The view at Ben's place has something to offer you don't get anywhere else, said Sophie. They all laughed, right? Wrangle it, right? Grab it, wrangle. Yeah. We don't understand the grab it of the wrangle discussion, man. Hayden was up first, and they had him wearing his turnout gear, but shirtless. The makeup artist had smeared dirt and oil all over him, so he looked like he'd just come from a fire and stopped at a gym on his way home to work out. It was kind of silly, but Sophie was entranced, and Livy, well, shit, he couldn't blame her. Right? Look at the camera like you're looking at your fiancé, the photographer instructed. Oh, I get to work, Sophie said, hopping up. Here, let me help. I bet his shots sizzle right off the page after Sophie goes over there. They're all going to be really great, Livy encouraged. These guys are such good sports. Even Noah? Yes, even Noah. Especially him. He's kind of a gem. True to prediction, once Sophie was standing behind the photographer, it seemed like Hayden forgot why he was there, and his smolder came on his point. Awareness prickled the back of her neck, and she looked away from the shoot to see Royce watching her from near the makeshift dressing room. His smolder game was on point, ladies. His smolder game was just on point. If she was being honest, I mean, shit. Even though she wanted to look away, wanted to hide from everything, he had stirred up inside her. She smiled back at him. The easy smile he gave back was a double-edged sword. It both ratcheted the tension up another notch and soothed her at the same time. It made her feel safe in a strange dichotomy of feelings, right? Maybe we should put Royce in the bubbles instead of Noah. Aaron pondered. Maybe, right? Livy didn't know if she could take seeing him walking around like that. She'd either have a heart attack or throw him on the ground and do bad things to him in front of everyone. Neither choice appealed to her at the moment. I actually hadn't decided what we should do with him yet. Oh, I did forget to tell you that we're including some bonus material with each order. A tourism guide to Ember Lake. I need to get a shot with you and him so I can advertise the bar as promised. No, not even close, lady. You're not getting rid of that shit. Yeah, come on, you know why. Why? Livy realized she just whined the word like a kid. Because while we're lucky enough to have a ton of hot firefighters, they don't all look like cold brothers, you know. We could bring in some tourism revenue. More business for the bar, too, right? You could keep more of that money, and if your tickets are up, you'll look better for someone trying to get a loan to buy the place. She knew Aaron was right, no matter how she sliced it. More money was always a good thing. You're going to talk about Ben, aren't you? Is that okay? I mean, I'll let you approve the copy. I don't want to say anything you're not comfortable with, but your story is kind of amazing. I like showcasing real life heroes, real life kindness. Well, Royce is definitely that. I didn't mean Royce. I meant you, Aaron said. What? Me? Shit, I'm just a fireman's widow. She hated how bitter she sounded. She hated that she labeled herself with that because she always was talking about wanting to be more. How could she be more if she was the one reminding everyone all the time, right? It's that self-talk, right? At least she realized, she can't be more if that's all she tells people she is. Oh. Not at all. Look at all you've done. You're made of fire and stone, living. It's your story, not just Royce's face, is going to bring the people to the bar. I'm going to submit this bit. I'm going to submit this bit to the Star in the city too. Let it be known I'm doing this under duress. Nope, no duress, Aaron laughed. I promise it won't be as painful as it sounds. Plus, you'll get to pose with Royce all slicked up and shirtless. Maybe Hayden, too. I'm thinking total goddess pose. She spread out her hands as if she were already visualizing it. The guys holding them up above their heads, she nodded. I like it. What if they drop you? I'm not gonna drop you, man. You're a little bit of nothing. You wouldn't say the same thing if they were picking you up, Lady grumbled. You're right, I probably wouldn't. But listen, this is going to be awesome. We should do it today while I've got the photographer here. I don't know, what do I wear? I'll set the makeup people loose on you. They'll figure it out. It'll be fun. I'm not wearing a bikini. Of course not. Wait, what about a gold one like Princess Leia? I'm not doing it. I know I'm not doing that. Okay, all right. Hey, Aaron, get over here. Our Livy agreed to my devious plot. She's going to take a picture with Royce. The assistant clapped. Oh my God, this is going to be fun. Come with me, lady. I'm not a makeup person, really, she thought. She said out loud as they were walking away. She thought about the mascara and the lipstick she had worn to Sunday dinner, but this seemed like a much bigger undertaking. It probably involved contouring or whatever that word is. She knew she'd never figure out if someone paid her to do it. Oh, don't worry about all this. It's mostly to show you up against the backdrop, the lighting. I promise, you'll look marvelous. Yes, but will I look like me? Will all that makeup change me? No, of course you'll look like you. Livy would admit it, but she was, wouldn't or would? She was slightly grateful. She was being stolen away before Royce's shoot, so she didn't have to see him standing there shirtless with those tight jeans unbuttoned just enough to show his obliques. Did I tell you guys I have obliques now? I haven't seen them anyway. So she decided as she walked by him, biting her lip, staring at that hard line of muscle instead of his face, that it should have to be registered as a deadly weapon because that damn thing was killing her. Hey, he teased her, my face is up here, lady. Her face just went immediately red. Yeah, I look at that almost every day. This, however, she found she reached out to touch him without thinking it through. This is new as she drove her hand across. Electric sparks jolted through her at the contact, and it seemed he knew it. Holy shit. It's not new. It's been there since 10th grade, lady. Well, with the way you eat those cupcakes, it's just not fair, she murmured. The intimacy of the touch, right there in front of everyone, should have horrified her, but her brain had been reduced to applesauce. Just gooey, right? Just gooey all over. I work hard on this body, lady. So hard. That was it. She was dead, man. She couldn't move. She coughed. Royce, you're going to get us both in trouble, sir. I am, ma'am. He pulled away. Something had definitely changed between them, and she didn't know what the switch had been. Maybe it's the way she had touched him, running the pads of her fingers along that hard ridge of muscle. Maybe it was because she'd been unable to stop looking at his body. Or maybe it was because he wanted her as much as she wanted him. There was no more denying it, and she didn't think she wanted to. She was so tired of thinking about consequences. So tired of being sad. So tired of being angry, man. Tired of the duty. She wanted to do something that was only for her, right? Something that felt good as she knew Rose Cole would feel. I think you're the one in trouble. I think you're the one drowning. She wrapped her arms around his neck, both to hug him and to whisper in his ear. Maybe I am drowning, but I don't want to be saved anymore. Are you sure about that? His hands were on the small of her back, and it was like the touch burned through her clothes and straight into her bone marrow. Yes, I'm positive. As she pulled away, she's going to paint a new face on me, and then we're going to do a shoot for the bar. Erin said she'd try to talk you into it. I'm almost sorry you agreed. Why is that? Her stomach nodded in on itself. Because I told her that if she failed, I'd try to persuade you. I was looking forward to trying that. His words were like physical touch as her mouth went dry. All the moisture went out of her mouth and somewhere else, I'm sure. His words were like physical touch, her mouth went dry. Maybe I'll be contrary just so you can try what you had planned. As she said just then, it sounded so flirtatious, right? Playful. Maybe even full-on sex kitten. Not something Livy had ever done in her life before. That was totally out of character. She walked away from him while she could, praying she didn't trip and fall on her face in more ways than one. Your boyfriend is so hot, that assistant said. I'm Carly, by the way. I guess I should introduce myself before I go drooling over your man. Libby laughed. We were actually just friends. Huh, shit. If I had friends like that. Whew. So we want your features to stand out, but we want to keep you natural. Is that right? You know what? I don't care, Libby said. Go nuts. Really? I could use some glam for my portfolio, and I might have happened to be wearing a dress. A dress? She arched her brow. What kind of dress? Oh, how about one that's red and sparkly? You'll look amazing, especially with shirtless firemen carrying around the bar. Maybe she should have thought this through, but she was already in the fire, right? She might as well look at all the pretty colors while she burned. Right? What the hell was that? Something moved. I get some cockroaches in the kitchen moving shit around. She let Carly pinch, poke, paint, and otherwise transform her as she saw fit. And when she was done, Libby thought she was looking at a photograph rather than a mirror. Her eyebrows had never been so perfect. Her hair was shiny as a raven's wing. Oops. Sleek, but in soft vintage waves, right? And the dress? Holy hell. Livy hadn't known her figure could look so lush. The cut of the dress was definitely flattering, making it look like an hourglass, right? Her cleavage was something to be admired as well. You can see those things. Oop. You look stunning. She put a hand to her face as if checking to see if it was really herself. Wow, I don't look like me at all. Oh, yes you do. You look like you a lot. You look like you with some sparkles. Ready to go knock 'em dead, man? Let's get 'em. Oh yeah, let's go because it was now or never, right? Hey, Tennessee girl, how are you? I see you there. She walked out to where the shoot was happening and everything stopped. Silence became the sound that everybody could hear the most. A pin drop would have echoed like a shotgun blast. Livy. Liv, Erin finally whispered. Who were you expecting? She pushed a lock of her hair behind her ear nervously. Change of plans. Olivia is going to be in the group shot, the photographer said. Come on, gorgeous. We'd all kill to be in your shoes. I'm not wearing any shoes, she said humbly. Even better. That's it. That's chapter 5 now. I'm okay with that. I mean, it's not like we have to discuss any kind of moral turpitude or anything after any of these chapters, but I'm okay with it playing. What do you think? Oh, man. A recap. Too short. I can't help that, man. I mean, you're getting the bad, right? We might do chapter 6 later. So recap. Well, recap the chapter or recap the whole book, right? So basically, this chapter was not much. It was just about. So what I got out of this chapter was this is about Livy's transformation, not physical and mental, right? So she's gone from receiving that kiss on the forehead. And let's be honest, okay? I'll be honest. Oh, you missed the chapter range? Shit, I'm sorry, man. Alright, so they were at Grammy's house, right? On the way home, he almost kissed her, right? But instead of going in for her lips, he aborted at the last minute, grabbed her by the head like this, and just kept on the forehead and said, hey, don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. I don't know about you, but that's a good move, right? That's a really good move, right? Too much talking about the abs, this. Well, that's why we don't have to talk about the moral turpitude, because there are abs involved, right? So, and then they started talking about sex, right? Kind of like innuendo. So, when there's a little bit of spark there anyway, as soon as they talk about, as soon as it's out in the open, that touch, just the touch of the head, right? Yeah, I know the forehead kisses, right? I love it. I can feel, right, when, especially in the stressful moment, you grab somebody by the head and just kiss them on the forehead and say, you're going to be okay. And that goes, you can feel the stress leave their bodies, right? So they kissed, they did that forehead kiss thing, right? So then they started flirting, that opened the door. So now, they're all at the bar, all these firemen are at the bar. And they're all got their shirts off. One guy's wearing nothing but these blow-up bubbles that are going away, his butt showing, right? And so then they convince Livy that they're going to dress her up, and now they're going to take pictures she's going to be in the group shot to get more business at the bar. So now he's naked and oily, and now she's all looking like Jessica Rabbit. That's kind of how I figure it. So I'm figuring chapter 7... there should be some touching. Or we're going to 6, something, whatever the next chapter is, we should be some touching. Hey, Jay Renee, thank you. Thank you very much, man. So, yeah. That was pretty cool, man. We might do another chapter. You want to do another chapter? I need to take a break, though. Pause for the cause and all. Should we come back and do a sub-only chapter? Hey, Jay Renee. Yeah. How are you, man? Yeah, I don't know, Miss H. I know it's a lot, though. So let's do, let me fix the chat real quick. It is Saturday night. We don't have anything going on, right? Let's turn it on. See how it goes, right? Yeah. These forehead kisses are the best, aren't they? It just knows, man. I miss my kid. You came in an old up fireman. Well, there you go. Now you can type, Alex. Oh, there you go. So we're gonna so Alex, we're gonna do a sub only probably for the next chapter anyway. So there you go. Well, it's kind of what is this is a book club, isn't it? Isn't this book club, man? Yeah. Oh boy. Well, that's the plan, Jay Renee. It's the chin, it's the thumb right there, right? Hey, spicy. Yeah. Casual. Oh, honestly, hey, hey, spicy. What are you doing, man? You crack me up, Spicy. You send me a message on Instagram. You ask me a question. I answer it. I don't hear from you for 6 hours. It's like, where do you go? Yeah, the neck. So the neck, Jay Renee, the neck is the from behind, right? Like if you're at the sink, you walk up, hand up behind you and lean in, kind of. Yeah. That's not a cute spot. She didn't. That's not a screen name. Mm-mm. TikTok gave that to her after seeing her content for 3 days. They go, ooh, you're spicy, TikTok. Just teasing. So you're waiting for, yeah. I mean, that's funny, Spot. I'm here waiting for you, man. Dang it. I guess we got those messages mixed up. Oh, I respond to everybody eventually, Eric. How many times have I responded to you, man? Oh, shit. See, that feels good. Oh, sometimes I need more coffee. They might do it. I don't know. All right, guys. Well, I need to go. I think we'll come. If we do another one tonight, we'll do. Well, there you go, Alex. 2 spices. There's only 1 spicy, though. Don't worry. And she's full of carbs. Tater tot. I need a neck rub. Yeah, that's not my neck that needs rub. But yeah, that's true. I think more caffeine. You want me to just leave this running? I'll be back. Hey, Gypsy Woman, how are you? I'll do, no, let's do the next one. Give about 10 or 15 minutes. We'll come back and we'll do another live at 7. We'll do sub on this. So I'm gonna log off here and we'll see you guys in a few minutes. It's gonna be, hey, don't get mad. Because don't get mad. Because that 6 was the last chapter was really small. Right? Yeah, I feel like it's like an introduction, like a preface chapter or something, right? So, all right, I'll come back and we'll do sub only chat when I come back. All right, this is what. Oh, crap, there's 26. Thanks, guys. So we'll see you in a bit. Maybe about 10 minutes.